Hello, what's going on, people? Welcome to Cryptopip. Um, See if we've got anyone live with us. If we haven't, then we're still going to carry on recording, as this can be watched later on. Um, but yeah, hope everyone's good. You've had a good start to your year with crypto. It's only a few weeks in, but let's see how it goes. There's positive things out there. There's also a lot of negative things out there. So you just got to make sure you're ready for um, either side. Um, but yes, let's have a look at this and see how we're doing. Um, we'll get started as soon as with this, and we'll go forward. What we wanted to, what I wanted to basically start with is we're going to go through the different tiers. Um, this might focus a bit more on DeFi, as that's where um, you know people tend to go towards without realizing the risk, or protecting themselves properly, because that's where the best returns are in crypto. To be honest with you, you can get your funds off a CEX, um, like Coinbase or anything like that. Um, but you're not going to get the best return that you're looking for. Okay, so what we've got here is um, I put this together quickly, just what we're going to talk about today. I was going to do some super fantastic um, presentation with all the and so writing and graphics and all that stuff and so forth, but that's defeating the point. We're just here to um, talk about security and how to keep your assets safe, basically. So if you're new to crypto and you've signed up to one of the main exchanges, because you have to use them to get your crypto, you all know you need to pass KYC and so forth. Um, so that's pretty straightforward. But something which is good to do is to separate your say your personal information from your crypto. Okay, so if you can use maybe get yourself a second email address, um which there might not be as much personal information attached to that email address if somebody was to find that out and get access to that email. So sometimes that's a good start. That's one of the first things that I did. I made sure that we had a separate email address that was going to deal with just the crypto side of things. The next thing was, and if anyone's obviously got any questions or want me to go back over something, then I'm happy to do so. Just hit up the comments. But what with that, so you've if you've done this, you've separated your information. Then the next thing we're going to look at is if you do have, so a lot of these crypto exchanges, they've all got apps, okay, and you can buy and sell your crypto downloading their apps. Always make sure you're downloading it from the correct source. um, Use the Google Play Store or the Apple App Play Store, whatever it's called. Yeah, so you use that to download the information the app that you need. And if you do have access to an alternative device, okay, so if you've got access to a separate laptop, if you're able to purchase a cheap laptop, that's what I did. Or if you've got some old phones, I found some old phones in a garage um, that I use. So these two things. So the phone, um, I use it as kind of like a cold storage. So it's an old phone that's the Wi-Fi only gets turned on with it when I need to do some crypto transactions, i.e., buy some crypto um, or sell some. So this second phone has got my crypto apps on it, and there's also no SIM in this phone as well, and it only comes on when it's needed. I'll go into the reasons why um, shortly. Second thing is if you can do your crypto trading using a different device, and again, a device that doesn't have much personal information on it. So if you was to accidentally download something into this device, um, you know, then there wouldn't be much to steal. There's not much information in there. So that's also something that I practice myself. Okay. So now you've separated your information, and you've separated your devices as well. Um, One of the reasons for separating your devices, especially your phone, is that your personal phone has everything on it, all your information, everything that you can think of is on this device. Okay, so um, let me just show you an article here, and what give an example of just what can happen. So if we go over to see, hopefully everyone can see this tab. Yeah, so we'll just go over to this. So if you haven't heard of something called SIM swapping, a lot of people have, some people haven't, but I'm just going to break it down quite quickly and simply here for you. Okay, so what SIM swapping is basically a hacker can get access to your funds, so to your phone, by obtaining something called a duplicate SIM. Now, there's various methods to obtain this, but one method that um, some hackers can do is they can try and make contact with your network provider. So if they've got some information on you, okay, that they've managed to take, you can even enter your email address into a software program or online program. I can't remember what it's called actually. I'd have to find it and leave a link in the video. Just put in your email address and see if your email address has been shared on the dark web. Okay, I've done it for mine and it was shared everywhere. So I was like, okay, fair, that's interesting. So if someone has access to some of that information, they can then contact your network provider. Okay, and they can contact your network provider and pretend that they're you, okay? And they might not be able to pass all of the security questions, but eventually they may get someone on the other end who might not ask them all the questions, and they're in. They order a new SIM, they order it to a different address, they put the SIM in the phone, they then have access um, to your funds, okay, to your phone, and this disables everything on your personal phone. Okay, so your face ID and quite a few bits of information are all disabled, and now this person with this duplicate SIM has access to your apps. And what can they do with your apps? Well, they can try to do a lot of different things. um, this is why it's important to use a lot of security measures that are out there, two-factor authentication. Um, so you've got yeah, so you've got two-factor authentication. You've got, like I said, you can get a different device, and if you've got an old device, just use that. So then there's no SIM in it. So with my device, for example, there's no SIM in this device whatsoever, in my crypto one. So no one can you can't SIM swap that because it's not attached to any network. So I've eliminated one bit of risk. Okay. And as you go through, you just you make sure you eliminate these risks that can leave you exposed to someone hacking your getting your information and hacking your wallets, your crypto wallets, or trying to get at it. So I don't want to. I'm not trying to scaremonger anyone who is new to crypto um, at all. So don't be discouraged by this and think, oh my God, this is really risky. I don't want to get involved. There is an element to risk with crypto because it's not regulated. So, so everyone has their different levels of risk, and it depends on yourself how far you want to go that and how far you're willing to go to protect yourself. Okay. Um, I'm someone who would be pissed off if someone took £5 from my account. Um, and I will chase and find out who took that £5, whether it's real money or crypto. So I'll try and do everything I can. Obviously, I'm not an expert, and remember, um, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is by no means financial advice at all. This is just my own personal entertainment, as you call it, or personal opinions in regards to how to keep yourself safe. Always do your own research or do your diligence with what you're going into. Um, but yeah, don't be scared by this if you're new to crypto. It's just some things that it's best to cover, okay? Because I didn't know all of these things straight away, and even to this day, I'm still finding out different various bits of information that I'm using to help me protect my assets. All right. So we've separated the information. We've now gone to a central exchange, downloaded the app, hopefully on a separate device, using a separate device, and um, you can keep your crypto on the central exchange, which a lot of people do, and that's fine. Um, but there is a risk. There is a element of risk to that. Is that the central exchange, if they are hacked by for any reason, um, sometimes if your funds are gone, your funds are gone, and they do, help some, offer some help to some people. But there is a phrase that's saying it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. So when you hear this phrase, not your keys, not your crypto, if you're already deep into crypto, you already know all of this. So I hope I'm not boring you. But when you sign up for crypto or you get into DeFi, you probably want to get yourself a wallet. Now that wallet comes with a seed phrase, and the seed phrases are normally 12, 18, or 24 random words that are put together. Okay. So with these seed phrases, you are the only person who knows this. Hopefully, don't tell anyone. But this is kind of like your security to get into your wallets, to get into your accounts. This is your seed phrase that um, you do not tell anybody it. You do not store it online on your computer. You do not copy and paste it when you first sign up for that wallet, and you want to just copy and paste it and put it somewhere. You don't do that. You don't screenshot it at all, because you leave yourself exposed for someone to find that screenshot and get your crypto. And the reason you don't do any of this, because with those key phrases, it doesn't matter what person, who they are. If they can get that, I can get into your wallet. For example, if it was me, I can get into your wallet and take your funds very easily. Okay, or try to. So what you want to do with your seed phrase is write it down on a piece of paper. Okay, maybe write it down twice and put it somewhere safe. Put it somewhere in your house that's safe. Maybe put it in your house and your parents' house, somewhere safe with them. So it's in two different locations, because you can't remember those 12, 18, or 24 words, um, randomly. Just, no one can remember them, or some people might be able to. I don't know. But yeah, so you want to write them down and don't put them online anywhere. Okay, because that is your ticket to your assets. That's your access. Okay, so you want to be very, very careful with those. Um, Now you've got two different types of wallets here, and um, you got hot and cold wallet. So for example, where they say a hot wallet is one that's connected to the internet, and a cold wallet that is not connected to the internet. Um, Hot wallets, for examples, are things like MetaMask, um, Trust Wallet, Crypto.com wallet, um, DeFi wallet, I think it is, yeah. And a cold storage is something like a Treasure or a Ledger Nano. Okay, so everyone does what they want to do. Obviously, having a hot wallet is very easy. For example, I use MetaMask on a daily basis, and it's very easy to use along with your browser. So you use that as a web extension on your browser. All right, um, and with that, it's very easy to interact with DeFi apps. So DeFi apps is decentralized finance, and in some sense, that's where when I got into crypto, I went straight into DeFi. I looked at the APY, the returns that I was getting. I think it was on Coinbase, and then one day popped up DeFi, and I saw how much I could earn in there, which was 10 times what I was earning on Coinbase. So I dived straight in, and since then, um, I've never looked back. But yeah, so once you're in, you'll get a hot wallet. You get yourself a hot wallet, which is like I said with the seed phrase, don't share it. But I also recommend getting yourself a Ledger Nano or a Trezor, which is a hardware wallet. And one thing with these um, wallets, okay, is security is a big issue with these. If you've got a MetaMask wallet and you Google or YouTube MetaMask hack or my MetaMask was hacked, it brings up loads of stuff. Okay, loads of videos, loads of people talking about it, loads of people giving advice on it, and everyone has different methods. Okay, but with a ledger, with a MetaMask wallet, which is what people primarily use without any backup hardware wallet, um, they there's a lot of hacking that goes on with those. It's absolutely ridiculous, and you have to think of cryptocurrency as you for someone to steal my money. Um, in layman's terms, if someone to steal my actual pounds out of my bank account, okay, they have to hack the bank, right? And or have to rob the bank. But even if they rob the bank, they're still not going to get my money, are they? They're going to get the bank's money. Um, so we don't really care about that. But for someone to hack to get my bank account details. There's loads of ways to do it. They can send you phishing emails, and people can send out phishing emails, make you download files, um, call you up, pretend you're their bank. And but I'm just gonna not gonna get into all of that side of things. I'm just saying from a hacker's perspective, they got to hack the bank, then hack your account. Now with banks, they have you don't really hear much about them getting hacked or security breaches because they have level s- tier level security system. So, for example, if there is a breach at one level, the second level comes in straight away, the third level comes in, the fourth level comes in, the fifth level comes in. So they've got all these different floors that you have to get past in order to get at some funds within a bank. Okay, so there's a. I'm not saying they've got military grade security. They've got good security in the banks, but there's so many different tiers for that hacker to get past, and you can't. Whereas with a MetaMask wallet or Trust wallet, a hot wallet, there's kind of two. Is there a level of security? I don't know. Well, put it this way: um, in order to enter, once you've got your seed phrase for your MetaMask account, you've downloaded the browser, you've got your seed phrase, you've got the extension, you then have a password that you put in. So in order to get into my wallet, I've got to put in one password. Okay. Once I'm inside that wallet, which is what I found quite strange, is and I'm not talking for all the other brands out there. I don't know what they do. I'm just talking about the one I use. I was quite surprised with MetaMask that there was no so in order to send funds, so once I'm inside the wallet with this one password that's got no two-factor authentication on it, okay? Um, in order to send the funds, I don't have to approve nothing. So once someone's inside the wallet, there is no approval. There is nothing. Someone can get in and send money everywhere or your crypto everywhere without you even knowing that you'd get no notification. You'd get um no issue that there's a breach, nothing whatsoever. Okay. So if I left that password lying around on my computer, someone can get in straight away. If I left the seed phrase on that around, someone can get in again straight away. So with these wallets, they're very good to use. You just have to be careful when using them. And I would say try not to store too many funds in there because the level of security is not high, from my own opinion, right? So sorry if I'm going on about wallets a lot, but I just want people to grasp the concept of that. So what you can then do, and which is what I've done, is in order to make my hotware wallet more secure, and I will do a video um how to do this. Okay, it's not an easy thing to do. It took me a while. It was very stressful because I was taking my funds from my MetaMask wallet online and removing it online. And what if it went missing in the ether of the crypto world and on the blockchain? I'd be screwed, right? So anyway, so I did it. So what now is my MetaMask wallet? So let's go back. Sorry, let me go back again. So with MetaMask, for example, when you get that seed phrase, the seed phrase is still partially stored online somewhere. So it's not like it's stored. I think it's partially stored online on your device somewhere in the background, and it's stored online somewhere with them. Okay, I don't care partially or not. Okay, if this is the phrase that acts as my thing, then I need to take that phrase offline. I need to take that phrase out of the ether, right? Um, so what you can do is get yourself a ledger or a treasure or hard wallet. I've then imported my MetaMask wallets to the ledger, right? Um, then I've um removed that browser extension from my MetaMask offline, put in a new browser extension with a new seed phrase, a dummy extension. Um, and sorry, this is the geeky part. I will do a video on this. And then basically what it does is that when I'm using MetaMask now, I'm using a seed phrase that's not attached to my crypto. The seed phrase for my crypto is offline. So now with every single transaction, nothing can leave my wallet, okay, without me authorizing it on my physically picking up that hardware wallet and pressing some buttons to authorize it. Now I can sleep a bit better at night. So I do recommend probably um getting yourself one of those ledgers. All right. The next thing we want to go into, and I will go actually let's just stay with the wallets for a minute and then we'll move on to something else. So the next thing I want to go into is unlimited spends. Okay. Have you ever heard of this phrase or maybe you haven't. This is in DeFi, this is with MetaMask, this is with any DApp, any website that you log into or you go into to do some crypto exchanges on your DeFi wallet. A lot of it asks you to authorize spending. So authorizing use of that DApp or authorizing some spending. So what happens with this is you've got your MetaMask wallet and you connect it to various dApps, right? So in order to do a transaction on Pancake Swap or anything like that, you then need you have to authorize that spend. So when you go in, you'll see that a lot of these accounts, and I'll tell you a story how somebody got hacked. They didn't have a hardware wallet, okay? Um, but I will tell you a story of how they got hacked. What happened is they interacted. They used their MetaMask wallet. They interacted with a basically a scam website who were there to steal funds. And what they did is, without realizing, they authorized, and a lot of us have done it, an unlimited spend of your funds. All right. So what that does, if you've got a hacker or a scammer out there, and they want to steal your funds because you've given unlimited access to that crypto. They can take it, and this is what happened to this person. They took it, they took out his crypto. I think it was about 12 grand's worth, and he didn't even know. Just woke up one day, it was gone, and through some research, you found out how it was gone, and it's authorizing that unlimited spend um, on your hot wallet. Okay, one thing you can do to counteract this is you can go over to. So let me just change screen. So one thing you can do, just bear with me. Okay, can you see the screen here? So this is the Binance Smart Chain scanner. Now you've got different various scanners for all the different blockchains, the Polygon scanner, the Ether scanner, and so forth. Okay, this is for when you're in DeFi. So anyone that's new to crypto, if I've lost you, um, then I apologize and I will come back to you. Okay. But this one here is how we say this will be your this is the blockchain for the Binance Smart Chain. Okay. So what this does, it shows all your transactions that you've ever done, all your history that you've ever done, all your everything you've done in regards to your wallet is on this Binance Smart Chain, the BCS scanner or BSC scanner. Um, but what you want to do here is, and I will show you this. Just bear with me. You want to go up to here, this option here. So this is just in beta mode at the moment, token approvals. There is another DApp here that you can use, and it's DBank. I've used them in the past as well, and you can log into them and you can see what's attached to your wallet. But for this one, we'll use these guys. Okay, so you go here, go to token approvals, right? And then you put in your address. Okay, and what will happen is you'll put in your address and you can see all of the websites, all of the websites that you have interacted with and given them an unlimited spend. So if they're a dodgy site and they're just ready, they're just there to eventually hack and steal your crypto. Trust me, if you have authorized an unlimited spend, they will steal it. Okay, so you can revoke these unlimited spends, and how you do this. Just gonna have to stop the screen for a second. Okay, so just bear with me. I'm just gonna go offline for a minute. So if anyone that's just joined the live stream, you haven't missed much, but you can go back and have a watch on this online, um, as I will post it to the YouTube channel. And again, I want to say thank you for um, watching. I do appreciate everybody watching and tuning in. And if you haven't, then you're missing out. But yes, I do appreciate everyone watching, and it is good to have people on the channel. If you're not um, here and watching, then thanks for tuning in later on. So what we're going to do is when I get in here, I'm just going to mute the mic for 2 seconds. Going to have a 30-second break. Okay, so we're back. Okay, sorry about that. So what we'll do is we're talking just in a moment about revoking unlimited spends on your um, wallet, okay? Your MetaMask wallet, be that. So you get your address. So you got your address, you paste it in here. And then as you can see, I've done some maintenance with this, so tidied it up. When I did go into it, it was about 60. And I revoked some transactions that I've interacted with months ago, and I completely forgot about it. And some of them were a bit dodgy. Some of them, I remember when I first got into crypto, we all learn by our mistakes, and I got excited. And there was one website who, if you put up, I don't know, £200-300, they promised you about £1,500 within 2 weeks. Went back 2 weeks later, they were gone. Okay. But those guys still had unlimited access to my funds. So if I ever put that token back in my wallet, they will be able to take all of it out again. So this is a very good thing to do. And I do suggest that at least once a month, you spend a day going through your crypto and just doing some maintenance, doing something like this. Um, and making sure everything's secure. So with this here, you can see that I've interacted with all these different things, um, you know, and what you do, you go down, you connect your wallet, okay? So we can connect the wallet, gives you a warning here, so make sure you read that. And you could take away the approval. So what we'll do here is we'll revoke this one. I know this company, I use them to bridge crypto from one place to another. However, um, we'll just revoke it and I'll show you what you do. It will reject the revoke because, as you can see, and as I spoke about earlier on in this video, is once I hit revoke, yeah, it's going to cost me. So it costs you to take away that unlimited spend. So each one is about 6 to 8 pence. It's money well spent. And I need to plug in my ledger. Okay. But this transaction will not go through because my ledger is not attached. Um, so you see what I mean with where the hardware wallet comes into play here is that transaction will not happen because my ledger is not connected and I've not authorized it. Okay, so but yes, get back to token approval. So make sure you do this. Go into your wallet, put in your address, and you can go across the various blockchains, go through all of them, see where you're connected to, and if there's any sites that you don't like, you don't remember, they scammed you or anything like that, revoke that access. I'm not saying it's gonna fully secure your crypto. Nothing is fully secure in this game. But if you can put in some prevention methods yourself, then it's best to do so. Okay, so we've gone over that. Next thing we'll go through is, so I'm just obviously with this, guys, I'm just this is my first live stream ever, so I hope it's good. But I just wanted to talk a bit about security. We've covered a few things in here: how to keep your information separate, DeFi, wallets, um, hacking. We've touched on hacking, and there is loads of hacking in crypto. So you just want to try and make sure you're not a victim of that by leaving yourself exposed or leaving your passwords online or anything like that. We've talked about the unlimited spend. So we've gone through quite a few things. But another thing you also want to do is don't. So if you're connected to Telegram, I'll talk about Telegram. I'm on Telegram as I find this quite easy to share information with other people and receive information and follow certain crypto projects via Telegram. But on Telegram, you do get people that will mysteriously contact you, that will contact you and to talk about crypto. Don't talk to them. They're trying to scam you. Don't talk to them. Don't interact with them. Just block them. There is videos out there where you can find to secure your Telegram. To only get messages from your contacts, and also take off auto downloads for your Telegram as well. That's very important. That's one thing. Okay. Um, Again, don't talk to anyone. Don't If you've signed up with a separate email account for your crypto, then it's easier to maintain than your personal email account. My personal email account has 20 to 30 emails a day. Yeah. My crypto account might have one or two. So if there's anything that comes into an account, that email account, I can take the time to have a look at that email properly and see if it's a scam email. Because remember, if you're looking at that scam email on your device and you press it, um, that can give access to your device. Yeah. And if that access does happen, there is something which is called Keystroke Login. Now, Keystroke Login is something where once a virus has been embedded in your device, a hacker can that device monitors every single key that you press throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the year. So obviously, when you're entering all these different passcodes and passwords, um, they've got a log of it. They then access your stuff, take your money, right? So that's something that is very important to keep separate. So don't give anyone a chance to get in by downloading any files that you don't know. Don't let anyone recommend any sites to you. So for example, if I say to you, I've said to you in this video, um, I think let's go back to it. I'm going to stop sharing this screen. So I'm on the internet. You could see, you follow my channel. You can see I'm quite transparent with what I do. Doesn't mean you should trust everything I say. Don't trust nobody. I don't. Um, so say we go over to D Bank here, right? I think you should use D Bank. Yeah, I'm a hacker, but there could be a dummy D Bank account, yeah, website that you will connect to, authorize unlimited spend without realizing they have access to all your crypto. So what you do, I do leave links in the bottom of my videos, and feel free to click those. You know, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those links, but feel to click those links below. But always double verify what you're clicking. Okay, I always do as well. So how you do this is, if you're in crypto and you're looking for a project or someone's recommended something to you, or whatever, I will use something like um, CoinGecko. Okay, so this is a exchange where you can monitor crypto, create your own portfolio, and monitor your assets. So if someone says to me, okay, there's a really good project token, and it's called coin is called COP, no, CP. The coin is called Chills. Yeah, CHZ. Never heard of them. Don't know who they are. But what you then do, we'll have a look at the information here. The information on CoinGecko is normally very good. I've never had any issues with it. I'm hoping they verify the links, and I believe they do. So what you then do, you've got all their information here. You've got their socials. So one, you can click the website information straight away, and that will take you to their website. That will take you to their website. Another thing you can do, so it's just loading up now. Yep, so it's taking you to their website. You're happy with this. You could then also go on to, for example, the Twitter page for them, right? And you go into their official Twitter. You can see the numbers here. You can see the interaction. You click the link to their website, and it takes you to the same looking website. So make sure you verify the links that you are clicking on when it comes to anything like this, because there is a lot of dummy sites out there. If we're looking for MetaMask, and I've mentioned this a lot in the video, um, I know the email address, the web address for MetaMask at the top of my head. However, if you're new, do not Google it, because there is fake MetaMask accounts out there, and there's loads of them. Yeah. So what's this? MetaMask support. Do we believe who they are? Well, maybe they're the support. I think this is the official one. Okay, so MetaMask wallet. Logo is nice. So we've got the wallet here. You can see all the followers. It's used by hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people worldwide on a daily basis, so forth. So you can see here, do I think I'm in the official MetaMask wallet link? Yeah, I believe I am. Yeah, it looks okay. Someone sent you a link to them. You can compare the two, and sometimes you might not see anything different. So I use Twitter or CoinGecko for a lot of things. You click the official link, it's MetaMask, it's their link, metamask.io. Okay, so that's something that you do. Make sure you're always um, clicking the correct links that has been, if it's been shared to you. Um, just make sure it's an official link, okay? And try not to use anything that someone just sends you. Um, Even the links that you're clicking in someone's YouTube video, just make sure it's professional and authorized. Um, so yeah, I think I've covered everything. I've got no comments and no questions, so nobody wants to talk to me. That's perfectly fine. No, I'm just joking. Um, but yeah, this is, if there's anything that I haven't covered, um, just comment below and I will get back to you. Or I will open up maybe some kind of telegram where you can ask me some questions direct and go through things. If you're new to crypto, and I hope this hasn't been overwhelming, and I hope this hasn't discouraged you from getting into crypto, it's just that we are dealing with um, potentially something here that's the future. It's the future of finance. It's the future of doing a lot of things in the world, and but it's not regulated, okay? And we're not going to get into the question whether we want it regulated or not. But if something happens to your crypto or your funds, or you get scammed, or da 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 da, you have no one to complain to. So the best way to is make your a wall around yourself and your assets, and keep them protected. Never share that seed phrase. Um, Try to use a second device as a to do your crypto transactions, and there's a lot of different things you can do. Um, if you have liked this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and for anyone else who wants, I do offer on my Patreon group. You can lick it. You can find the link in the descriptions. I've got various Telegram channels, Patreon group, where I do offer. If you do want a one-to-one with myself to go through certain things in crypto, just join the Patreon and we can discuss. We can go through um, getting you started. If you've already started and you're still not comfortable about your security in crypto, I can help you with that. If you're further down the line and you've still not secured your crypto and got yourself a ledger, or taken your coldware wallet, your hot wallet offline, get in touch. Not here, and there is a lot of people out there that are ready to scam you, and there's some people out there that just wants to help. I just want to help. At the end of the day, I think this is the future. Crypto is the future. Crypto is for normal people like me to make a nice passive income off not much investment, and I'm just trying to share it with people, but share it securely. Okay, remember the points that we've talked about for today, and I will try to do these every so often. Um, so we just keep refreshing people's security issues, and keep going over things that I find out. Sometimes I might not find out anything, and sometimes on a weekly basis, I might find out different aspects of security that I've not even done myself. Because we're all learning here, and it's best to. I'm not saying it's best to learn from me. I don't believe I'm just a guy on crypto on YouTube. Okay. But um, it's definitely worth always doing your research and take your time. Don't, as they say, FOMO in or fear of missing out into projects, onto websites that someone sent you, or buy this token because it's gonna go up, and you want to get involved. But you've bought the token so quickly, you've not addressed any security issues, um, and before you know it, and you've left yourself exposed, a hacker's taken your funds. Yeah, it's quite easy these days to go onto the dark web and find yourself a hacker and pay them to hack whatever you want. Okay, and don't be a victim of that. Yeah, protect yourself with your personal information, protect your crypto, protect your bank account, protect everything you can, because the world is changing and everything is so digitalized that you basically, um I use this in one of my ethos, and it's something that sticks with me. It's like having someone behind you every day, every second of every day, and this might sound really stupid, um trying to steal my wallet or waiting for me to drop it, or to drop £1 out of my wallet. And as soon as I leave, take that wallet out of my back pocket, I'm not even opened it. But as soon as they can see a bit of that, yeah, I've given them a small opportunity to take my wallet. Same thing with crypto. It's everything's online. Don't give anyone access. Don't give them an opportunity to steal your funds. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the channel. Hope you like the channel. And if you have anything you want to ask, just hit up the comments below. Thank you. Take care, everyone.